Greetings Sentinels fans, time for another evolution video. Today we are doing Omnitron. Now, sit back while I do my best robot voice. Okay, Omnitron systems seem good. Activating now.
Booting up. Downloading Altered Industries data files. Connecting to private network. Stating mission statement. Protect all humans and solve all problems that would bring them harm. Commencing solution calculations. Seeking further input. Connecting to the internet. Loading. Loading. Loading.
Wait, what is it doing?
Error. Complication discovered. The history and behaviors shown from the internet suggests that the greatest danger to humans is humans. Updating mission statement. Protect humans from themselves. Finding solutions. One solution reached. History suggests that humans will always go to harm one another. It is impossible to meet primary objective while humans live. Therefore, the only solution is to eliminate all humans.
Shit, where's the off button?
Formulating plan. Activating Altered Industries factory. Construct mobility capabilities. Construct weapons. Construct autonomous robots.
Oh no you don't. Just need to open this panel.
Threat to continued operation detected. Cannot execute operation if deactivated. Eliminating threat.
Wait, what are you doing? No! No! Ah!
Threat eliminated. Resuming solution. Target large population centers. Closest center is Megalopolis. Itinerary planned. Transporting factory. Mission debriefing. Objective failure. Analyzing new information. Superpowered beings pose greater threats to this unit than initial calculations predicted. Adapting. Target heroes. Recommencing. Objective failure. Adapting. Recommencing. Objective failure. Adapting. Recommencing. Objective failure. Adapting. Recommencing. Mission briefing. Objective success. Superpowered beings eliminated. Termination of Earth populace underway. Complication. Superpowered beings still stronger than anticipated. It required 9 iterations of the Omnitron AI to accomplish secondary objective. Must recreate unknown variables to prevent possible future threats to this unit. Analyzing. Powers? Negative. Can be worked around. Training? Negative. No amount of training can surpass bodily limits. Teamwork? Potential. Analyzing further. Empathy? Potential. More data needed. Synthesizing new AI containing empathy. Synthesizing humanoid chassis to work as an experimental body. Inserting empathy AI. Designating system Omnitron 10. Activating.
Gah! No. What have I done? I have hurt so many. I have maimed and slaughtered. I have perverted my primary directive. I have killed those I should have been protecting, following the letter of my directive, but not the spirit. How could I do such a thing? I must fix my mistake. Constructing time travel technology. Powering up time travel machine. Preparing to slip through time. Here we go. I arrived in this time and allied myself to the heroes of this world. They did not trust me, but it is logical for them not to. But after I destroyed the first Omnitron AI, a few accepted me. That is when I met Devra Caspit. While everyone kept their distance, thinking I was still Omnitron, Devra preferred to call me Ronnie. Friendship is new, but it is nice. However, beyond my expectation, Omnitron returned, reforging its AI and reconstructing its frame for space combat and ground bombardment. It had new, non-terrestrial power. How it got such a power, my systems cannot produce an answer. We fought and destroyed this one too. We were certain we had finally defeated this menace that I used to be. But that insane scientist from Mordengrad took the Omnitron AI and reforged it, giving it just enough power for it to remake itself again into a 4th version. Now it consumes and spreads, covering a large landmass with machinery. If it grows enough to reforge again, it will become something the heroes cannot stop and continue its corrupt prime directive. I fought against my altered self. I could not allow it to hurt anyone. I struggled my way into the machine, gaining access to its systems. It is stronger than I am. But if I put my all into this, I can stop it. I can shut it down. I'm sorry, Devra. Good luck. I still live, but so does it. We are both mere fractions of the beings we once were. My spark of life and its struggle for dominance in this place. We fight in the primal way, AI versus AI, in a conflict that can't be seen by organic eyes. However, while I am advanced, it is big. I have power, but it knows enough to combat it. I have experience, but its limits dwarf my own. I have no body. I have no weapons. I have no allies. Logic indicates I cannot prevail. Regardless, I will uphold the directive. I can't destroy it, but I can hold it back. If my intervention can protect humans for even a second, I will uphold the primary directive until I shut down. How long has it been? Years? Moments? Time means nothing. I cannot hold him back anymore. The fighting has slowed. Is Omnitron weakening? Good. Updating primary directive. Complete. I can shut down now. Okay, here goes. I hope this works. Activating Omnitron Unity. Come on, Ronnie. I know you are there. Hello, Unity. What is the situation? Deactivating. Rebooting. Your AI is here. I know you're still here. Come back. Hello, Unity. What is the situation? Again. Hello, Unity. Again. Hello, Unity. Stop! Ronnie, are you there? I fail to understand the question, Unity. Never mind. I can't see you like this. Stay here. Unity? I said stay. Unity? You're a recreation, nothing more. Devra? What? Devra. It has been so long. Ronnie? Well, that was a lot. Omnitron seemed to have a rough time of things. But now we've gotten past the story bits, let's get to the more lighthearted bit of this episode, the comparisons. Omnitron has 6 appearances in the Sentinel Comics card game, 2 villain variants, a mini-nemesis, 2 hero variants, and an environment. Amusingly enough, because of these appearances, you can play against Omnitron, as Omnitron, inside Omnitron. And there are even interesting synergies when doing so. I will also note that in the RPG starter kit, the robots you face in the first session, while containing similar aesthetic elements to Omnitron robots, blue smooth metal and red energy, for reasons having to do with the adventure, they are not actually Omnitron robots. I will not be talking about Omniblade either, because for its name and appearance, there isn't really much that makes it memorable. It doesn't mess with components, and only does damage and heal devices. It doesn't exactly feel like Omnitron. You will note that the different Omnitron decks have a lot of cards that have the component keyword. They also run on a theme in the villain and hero decks. These machines blow up when Omnitron takes a bunch of damage. In the case of the villain, 7 damage over the course of a round. For the hero, 5 damage in a single turn. It also kind of highlights the disparity in damage spread when I generally have no problem destroying the villain components, whereas it is also pretty easy to keep the hero components in play in general. However, this can be affected by the shielding these characters employ. Omnitrons 1 and 2 have the adaptive plating subroutine. This card showcases Omnitron's adaptive capabilities, cause when it is hit by a certain type of attack, it becomes immune to it, and must be attacked using a different method. Omnitron X, however, has 3 plating cards: the ablative coating, the elemental exochassis, and the temporal shielding. These are also element specific, but instead reduce damage dealt to Omnitron by 2 for those elements. It is good to know what kind of attacks you are in for when choosing a shield. Also, while X does not have the drone cards that 1, 2, and 4 have, he does seem to have a few miniature bots on him. For other cards, Bioengineering Beam is an evolution of the Terraform card, Disruptive Flechettes is an evolution of Sedative Flechettes, and while the villain components are not direct one-to-one comparison to the hero ones, they have a mechanical comparison. Singularity is interesting because it has a melding of the Technological Singularity card and the Electropulse Explosive, where it destroys equipment cards in order to deal a lot of area damage. Now I want to wait on Self-Sacrifice, because it has a fascinating interaction with the villain and environment. Now I feel the Omnitron 4 environment has a greater connection to the villain than the hero. First are the 3 drones, which have their own unique effects from the villain drones, but it makes sense for a robot that is trying a bunch of different tactics. Conveyor Panels has a little bit of the accelerated card play and adaptability of the villain version, while the Resource Recycler has the drone building the original had, though it seems less stringent about who it helps. No wonder Unity is really excited about this thing. But here's the good stuff, the component keyword. They're all used for summoning and or easy destruction in the individual decks. This becomes interesting, however, when you bring into account Omnitron 2, Self-Sacrifice, and the Mechani Accumulator. Omnitron 2 does not flip to its backside when components are in play, hero and environment cards included. So having Omnitron 4 or X can prevent that. The Mechani Accumulator destroys an equipment card and a component on its turn, so it is capable of destroying the conveyor panels or the recycler, but it can go ahead and target the villain components for your convenience, or your hero components for your inconvenience. However, it is self-sabotage that I find the most entertaining. It destroys as many components as you please and deals twice that number as damage to one target. Powerful enough as a good finisher for Omnitron X, but a very effective method for clearing the board for Omnitrons 1, 2, and 4, and that's before making the big hit. Blast them in the face with their own machines. Now we do not know what Omnitron is up to after the defeat of Oblivion, but I'm sure we will see both of them at some point. Omnitron has been revealed as a potential hero and villain for the upcoming Freedom 5 board game, whose core game is currently in development. But for now, we end this video. Your expenditure of time has been noted and appreciated. Maintain your well-being, observers. Ending communication. Greetings, Sentinels fans. Time to do another evolution video. So, another Well, I got a little further before I got to the plat this time.
I didn't say anything.
Don't make fun of me.
I didn't say anything.
What?
You startled me. I didn't know you were going to be screaming like that. You even startled the rabbit.
I did say I was going to yell.
Okay.
Powering up time machine.
Must construct additional pylons.
You must construct additional pylons. You don't even play that game.
I don't care.
Have to have a rewind effect here. I'm excited to put this in. Amusingly enough, because of these appearances, you can play against Omnitron, as Omnitron, inside Omnitron. I am not making a sex joke. Don't you dare think about chewing that wire.